Welcome, Matt fans, to this exciting edition of Tri-State Wrestling. I am your ringside host, Hank Hudson, and during these next 60 minutes, you're going to see some super spectacular matches, and that includes a match for the Tri-State TV title as the current champion, Johnny Rotten, along with his manager, the Master of Disaster, Mark Curtis. He defends his TV title against the challenge of Troy Orndorff. And also, Matt fans, that super revenge match is on hand this week as we have Irish Red Walsh taking on the evil Baron Mikel Donatelli. What a Donnybrook that should be. Also, Matt fans, we have Cactus Jack Foley taking on the Kentucky Butcher, and also two newcomers, the Headhunter against Claude Caldwell. All this and more coming up later on Tri-State Wrestling. This next event will be one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing in the ring, from parts unknown, weight unknown, the Headhunter. And his opponent entering the ring from Johnson County, Kentucky, weighing in at 240 pounds, Claude Caldwell. Another one-fall match with a 15-minute time limit. We have the Headhunter, the masked man from parts unknown, against Claude Caldwell out of Kentucky, the Bluegrass State. And once again with me, Troy Orndorff to provide color commentary. And Troy, these guys are newcomers to me. Have you seen any of them anywhere before?
I haven't seen any of them before. But from what I was talking to upstairs, TC was telling me that he's seen Claude Caldwell here wrestle before, and said that he's not a great ring tactician, but that he's a fun entertainer. He's good to watch in the ring, and believe me, when he wants to mix it up, he looks like he can mix it up. He looks like he has that raw bone strength.
Right now, the Headhunter is going to the ropes to break the hold. Referee Joe Perry breaking it up. And now they're in the center of the ring now, trying to size each other up for action. Yeah, these two men, they're a complete mystery to me, Troy. I just have to wait and see what they do in the ring before I can really make any kind of comment. Looks like a top wrist lock by Caldwell, but an eye gouge by the Headhunter. So I guess I know who will be the aggressor in this match.
Right, the Headhunter looks like he's going to have to revert to the rule breaking. We saw earlier Claude Caldwell go to a top wrist lock, and I think the Headhunter was beginning to get a little concerned, and he has to go to the roughhouse tactics now. Like I said earlier, if it has to come to, now he's pulling the hair. Now he's pulling the hair. See, he's going to have to revert to the roughhouse. Now, if Caldwell gets into it, he's a big man, and he'll be able to take it up and rough it up with the Headhunter.
Yeah, this Claude Caldwell looks like he's really hard to knock off his feet. He got that low center of gravity,
right.
and he got those really heavy boots on there. Look like hard soles. I don't know if they're legal in wrestling.
I'm not sure if they're legal, but they look like they may be steel-toed boots to me. And if he takes those and catches the Headhunter with those, it won't be long before the Headhunter has his shoulders pinned to the mat for the 3 count, and I hope we see it. Nice fireman's carry. Good. Well, see, now Claude Caldwell has shown me that even though he has a little rough tactics, that he can also wrestle. That was a nice, beautiful amateur move there, a fireman's carry to take the Headhunter over. Now he's got the Headhunter in trouble.
Yeah, he's supposed to be from the hills of the Bluegrass State, Kentucky. I don't know if they have wrestling programs there. He might have just learned scuffling in the hills and in the square dances or whatever, but he's looking very impressive so far.
Yes, he does, and I think there's a nice arm drag by Claude Caldwell. As you said, being up there from the hills, from what I hear, those farm boys up there, they like to wrestle around with the bears and the other wild animals they have up there, and and for the most part, a lot of those country girls up there are bigger than they are, so they've got to learn how to wrestle.
Whipping to the ropes on the rebound. High backdrop by Claude Caldwell. It's an elbow drop by Caldwell. Lateral press. 1, 2, 2.5.
As you can see, Claude Caldwell has a lot of weight to come down. He came down with that elbow smash. That'll take it out of you so fast. It takes your ribs, and you just feel like all the wind exhale from your lungs. And with what Claude Caldwell just did, I'm surprised to see the Headhunter back up so fast. Again, another nice move by Claude. And now the Headhunter's going to have to get out of the ring and recuperate.
Yeah, seeking the sanctuary of the ringside floor, this Headhunter is really being bewildered and befuddled by the scientific maneuvers of Claude Caldwell, and he's looking for a way out right now. Referee Perry laying the count. In the tri-state area, you have a 10 count within which to re-enter the ring, and looks like the Headhunter is really taking his time, Troy.
It sure does. And he better take his time. As much as I hate to see wrestlers do this is a very smart move by the Headhunter. You get out there, and you have 10 seconds to get back in the ring. There's no reason to jump back in the ring. You have that 10 seconds, you might as well take it. It's a smart move, but it's one I don't like to see.
Well, it's like in boxing. Sometimes a boxer will be floored, and he'll take a mandatory 8 count just to collect his bearings, and the headhunter took as much time as he could. He's trying to find some way to solve this Claude Caldwell. Once again, that arm drag, and the headhunter just doesn't know what to do against this scientific wrestler.
Right, he's got a nice arm drag, and he's keeping the headhunter at bay using that arm drag. Every time the headhunter goes to lock up with him, which is the standard move to begin into any kind of action, the headhunter is being thrown by Claude Caldwell by beautiful arm drags.
And now the headhunter is trying these head games, claiming a hair pull. Looked like a very legal arm drag to me, but he's claiming a hair pull, and referee Perry is investigating.
Well, what hair is there for Claude to pull? He's got a mask on. There's nothing. And again, another nice throw. He can't lock up with him, and again, clear out of the ring and recuperate. Smart move. Now, come on now. Don't get to the chair in the ring.
On the far side of the ring, the headhunter grabbed the ringside chair, but referee Joe Perry is equal to the task and orders him to drop it.
I'm glad to see that. Joe Perry, as you said, he's a man of jack of all trades, and he's a very good referee. It's unfortunate that last match that he had to. He was hurt and over against the ropes and didn't see what was going on because the Patriot was robbed here in that last match. And you know, Hank, I have trouble keeping my cool here at ringside after what Mark Curtis said. You know, when T.C. Reynolds and I came into the area, we said that we would wrestle anybody, anytime for the belts. Now, I can't come out here right now and say for sure. I'm going to talk to T.C. next time I see him upstairs. We have a title match here today, and I'm going to give this man a shot at the belts. As long as TC says it's okay, because I'm going to prove to Mark Curtis that he can't take these belts away from us. No matter what he does, especially taking two people. He's trying to ridicule us out here, saying that he can take somebody and train him in 2 weeks to beat the Sunshine Rockers. Now, I'm not saying that we're unbeatable, but we're far from it. We're a good tag team. And as long as we have the support of the people out here, Pittsburgh area and the other tri-state towns, we should be all right, and we won't have anything to worry about with any of Mark Curtis's men.
Well, the NFL is sort of like wrestling. They say on every given Sunday, any team can beat another team, and it's the same thing in wrestling. A 3-count is a very short time, and like a Mark Curtis pull with those brass knuckles or that Potter, if Troy or if you or TC could get caught with one of those objects, you could be done for a 3-count, and the belts are theirs.
Well, you never know. We might have a little trick up our sleeves as well.
Now, back to this match now. It's sort of a stalemate now between the headhunter and Claude Caldwell. A lot of head games and psychological strategy here as the headhunter appears to be stalling for time against Claude Caldwell. We're probably at least 5-6 minutes into this match, and neither man is worse for the wear.
You know, as you said earlier, we have two people that are pretty close. A nice trip takedown there by Claude Caldwell. Claude Caldwell, you know, is impressing me for us not knowing anything about him and him coming into the tri-state area. He's showing me that he has a pretty good wrestling background. Now, whether it comes from professional, amateur, or like we said earlier, joking around, wrestling with the Bears up in the hills of Kentucky, he has some excellent wrestling moves. And I think Claude Caldwell's going to do quite well for himself in the tri-state area.
And you have to give him credit. A lot of people seem to paint a stereotype of country people as dumb and easily fooled, but this guy is really maintaining good backdrop by Caldwell. He's really maintaining his cool against this headhunter despite the head games employed. And now another whip by Caldwell into the ropes on the rebound, and an encore backdrop, 2 in a row.
That'll take it out of you. If he goes for the pin right now, he should be able to get him. Drops the elbow again right across the neck area. We could have a count here. 1, 2. Oh, barely kicks out.
Very close.
Close count.
2.5 count, but it's definitely Claude Caldwell in the driver's seat. And now the headhunter backing Caldwell into the ropes, whipping to the opposite ropes on the rebound. Backdrop endeavor. An attempted sunset flip sort of backfired there, and Caldwell was flat.
Hurt his neck. He came down on his neck. Ooh. And as you can see, the headhunter now going right to work on that neck area. Come on, kick out. Barely kicks out.
Oh.
Claude could be hurt. Claude could be hurt. It looks like he might have hurt his neck.
Close but no cigar there. 2 3/4 count. Claude Caldwell is really slow in getting back to his feet.
Looked like he was going for a sunset flip, and he came down on the back of his neck, and the headhunter using his excess weight to come down to even make the brunt of that the force of that hit on the neck even worse. Claude Caldwell not back to his feet. I'm surprised.
But the headhunter made a big mistake there. Looks like a double chicken wing or something there.
He's doing a dance with him. He's doing a dance with him, man.
Ring the bell. Very spectacular hold, and the winner by submission, Claude Caldwell. Look like some kind of I thought he was setting him up for a double arm back suplex, but let's talk to Caldwell and see what this hold is. Wrestling fans, the winner of that last event, Claude Caldwell. a very spectacular hold there. What do you call that, Mr. Caldwell? Look out for the headhunter there. He's still lurking about. We didn't know what to call it. It was sort of like a double-arm chicken wing or something. What is it called, that spectacular hold?
We call that the stump puller down from where I come from. And we got that, me and my brother, when we work out on the hillside, we used to take stumps, lock our arms around them, and pull stumps up with our bare arms. And one day we got in the ring, me and Clem are working out, and I figured I'd just pull him like an old stump, and I did. And then he came up with one. He has his special hold called a cave-in, and wait till you see that one.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I know the headhunter screamed bloody murder. Once you clamped that hold on, me and my co-commentator, Troy Orndorff, didn't know what to expect. He was just screaming his head off until he submitted. Very impressive hold.
Well, you imagine you got your head between my legs. I've got my arms between your arms back here, and I'm jumping up with 240 pounds, and I'm pulling with everything I got. And I'm bobbing you up and down, feel like your head's coming off, and I'm breaking your arms at the same time. You got to submit.
All I can say is...
You want me to try it on you?
No, thank you. No, no.
No offense. Hey, I just want to say that I'm thankful to be able to come out here in this wonderful town and wrestle for all you beautiful people. That's what I'm out here for, is for the people. A lot of guys get in this ring and they want to make a show for themselves and all that. Hey, I'm your wrestler, and just thank you.
Matt fans, you heard it from Claude Caldwell, and we'll be back with more Tri-State Wrestling right after this. Matt fans, coming up later in the program, a match for the Tri-State TV title as the champion standing to my right. Johnny Rotten defends against the rugged challenge of one half of the Sunshine Rockers, Troy Orndorff. And Johnny Rotten, you have a tough contender in this Troy Orndorff.
He's not a tough contender. Let me tell you something about him. He's a soda jerk. He lives down in Florida. He sits on the beach all the time looking at all the women, maybe riding around on a surfboard. Let me tell you something, Hank. You're nothing but a stiff. All you do is stand around. You're biased against me. You're always talking about John Gavin, T.C. Reynolds, how I cheat people. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to give you a scientific match. I'm going to beat this guy. I'm going to pulverize him. I'm going to shake him up and down. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to beat this soda jerk in about 5-10 minutes. Give me 5 or 10 minutes. Let me warm up here a little bit. Maybe skip a little rope, couple push-ups. Yeah, I'm ready, Hank. I'm ready.
Well, Mr. Rotten, this Troy Orndorff is one of the greatest scientific wrestlers around. He's as quick as greased lightning. He knows 1,001 holds, grips, and maneuvers. He's going to be very hard to beat scientifically.
The only thing he's going to know is he's going to be taught something. He's going to be taught how to take a loser. That's all he's going to know how to do is lose. Because when I get up there in that ring, I'm going to pulverize this guy. I'm telling you. I'm going to send him back down there, and he can sell popsicles at a popsicle stand because he's not going to be a wrestler no more. He's going to be in the hospital. I'm going to break his legs, and that's it. That's going to be it for him. I'm telling you, Hank, when I'm done with him, he's going to look like he's going to have holes in him. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him, and I'm not going to cheat him, Hank. I'm going to give him a scientific match.
I'll believe that when I see it. Well, Matt fans, we'll be right back with that title match later in the program. Wrestling fans, this next event will be for the Tri-State Television Championship. One fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first of all, the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, Troy Orndorff. And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Tri-State TV champion, Johnny Rotten. And he is accompanied by his manager, the master of disaster, Mark Curtis. And Curtis's personal valet, Heaven Lee. This is Hank Hudson at ringside, along with my guest color commentator, the evil Baron Mikel Donatelli. And the Baron, we got a real Rhodes gallery in the ring here with Johnny Rotten, the TV champion, manager Mark Curtis, and Heaven Lee against the top contender, Troy Orndorff, for that TV championship.
You know, the thing that turns my stomach is this Orndorff pulling back to take a punch at a little man like this and a girl. That's as low as you can get. But look, he got the referee brainwashed too. He's ready to bodily throw a young lady, beautiful as that, through the ropes.
Well, she may be beautiful on the outside, but she's pretty evil on the ringside. I know you'll like her a lot.
Well, that's the kind of women I'm accustomed to dealing with, is true. But let's get back to the match. Johnny Rotten, look at this.
Good takedown.
Orndorff, is this Paul Orndorff's brother, relative, or what?
He's supposed to be related by marriage somehow. We're not sure of the exact relationship, but they're related somehow.
Well, he's going to go down here, I'll guarantee you.
Now into the referee's position. It's Johnny Rotten now with a wrist lock and an arm bar on Troy Orndorff, ringing the arm, but a good switch by Troy Orndorff. And another switch. Good flip over by Orndorff.
Did you see him pull Johnny Rotten's hair? Did you see it?
Johnny Rotten's head is shaved bald. How could he pull the nubs on his head or what?
He pulled something there. There must be a couple long hairs left.
No, perfectly good arm bar by Troy Orndorff. And switching over into a wrist lock. Troy Orndorff with the advantage on TV champion Johnny Rotten.
But how many men have you seen give up and lose the match with this hold? Any?
Well, not any first minutes of the match, but if he keeps working on that left limb there, eventually Johnny Rotten will be forced to concede. The human body can only take so much punishment.
Eventually is the word you use, but you don't have much time here.
We have a 30-minute time limit.
Oh, is it 30? Okay, my mistake.
Now diagonal whip, no, reversal by Orndorff. Rotten hits the turnbuckle, rebounds. Oh, a high backdrop, 8 on the Richter scale, lateral press, 1, 2, 2.5. Curtis was ready to jump into the ring to break that one up.
He's just watching that other side there. There's somebody over there I don't like that you can see yourself, Hudson. He's known for interfering with matches. He's protecting his man, that's his job.
I see Irish Red Walsh, it looks like, on the far side of the ring. Is that who it is?
That's the scum.
This Johnny Rotten is out of your mold, Baron. Rotten to the core, rotten through and through.
That's why I like him so much. You should too.
I can see by your biased commentating that you like him. But now he does have a good arm bar advantage on Troy Orndorff. And Troy is really writhing.
When somebody's in that hold, the referee should just ring the bell, save this young man from having his shoulder and arm destroyed. Look at the look on his face. He's in too much pain to say, I give up.
It's real nice to see that we have somebody here that's calling the matches unbiasedly, such as yourself,
Once
Baron,
in a while.
instead of that old Mongol sitting out here being partisan all the way.
Thank you, Master.
Another biased individual, I might add. And now it's Johnny Rotten still in the driver's seat, working on that left arm, but Troy Orndorff with the wrist lock now, ringing that arm. And now a reverse hammer lock by Johnny Rotten.
That's it, ring the bell.
Well, until Orndorff says he quits, referee Perry will not call for the bell. But Troy is really in great pain now. Johnny Rotten really relentless in this match. And now a hammer lock and a chin lock combined, and Troy is really being tied in knots by Johnny Rotten. Good scientific wrestling by Johnny Rotten. I got to give credit where credit is due, Baron. He's been less rough stuff and more scientific strategies.
But those big kicks and punches help, don't they?
And now it's still Johnny Rotten with that hammerlock advantage, and Troy's face is turning beet red on that mat.
I got to keep an eye out for that Mongoloid that jumps in all the time when one of these buddies of his is losing.
Well, Guido Mongol will only interfere when it is warranted, when one of his friends is double or triple teamed. He'll never run in on an even strength situation.
How many times have you seen him run in there when he didn't sign a contract?
Well, he's run in when one of his friends is double.
Contract, correct?
Well, other people ran in without signing a contract before he did. Well, a slingshot with the top rope, and Troy Orndorff hits the deck hard. Troy is really in dire straits here. Snapmare by Johnny Rotten. Lining him up for a knee right across the forehead. And Mark Curtis likes what he sees at ringside.
Believe me, that hurts. He's seeing stars now. Finish him off, John.
Step over armbar by Johnny Rotten, and Troy. Oh, look at the pain on his face. You like what you see, huh?
Yeah, 1,001 grips, clips, and slams, Hudson, like you always say. Look at him. Orndorff's just another piece of meat for my man Johnny Rotten. And after the match, we're going to go out and we're going to have a victory celebration.
Am I invited, Master?
Oh, of course, Baron, of course.
Yeah, Mark Curtis is indeed the master of 1,001 grips, flips, and slams, and he taught each and every one of them to Johnny Rotten, and so far he's very impressive in this match. Johnny Rotten with the working over that left arm of Troy Orndorff. And now, what a flip over with the wrist lock. Leg splash right across that stricken left arm. Oh, Troy's going to be a one-arm wrestler the rest of this match, Baron.
He's in bad shape. He's in real bad shape. hope he doesn't have another match with him for a couple weeks, maybe a couple years.
Now on the far side of the ring, still, it's been the same maneuver all match. Johnny Rotten is relentless, working on that left arm.
When it works, you stick with it.
And
Correct?
I don't blame him for it. He's doing very well with this hold. I don't think Troy's going to last 30 minutes if he keeps up this maneuver. He's going to have to give up sooner or later, or that arm's just going to be like limp and lifeless.
I'm surprised he lasts this long, Hudson, to be honest with you. He's a strong kid. I'm surprised.
Well, a normal man would have given up 3-4 minutes ago.
Now look, here's the referee kicking the manager for no reason. Did you see that? Look, he's kicking the manager and the girl. The referee, instead of watching what he should be doing there.
I don't think gentleman Joe Perry would kick anybody. He's a kind
I've seen
sort.
it right here, 2 feet away from me. Don't lie.
Whipping at the ropes. Now Johnny Rotten hops over Troy. Now they're running opposite ways on the ropes. Troy rebounds. Rotten rebounds. What's going to happen? Monkey flip by Troy Orndorff. That might be the opening he needed, Baron, to make a comeback.
Don't count the chickens before they're hatched. We'll see what happens.
Headlock and a hip roll, and now it's Troy Orndorff. Oh, that arm. He just couldn't maintain that grip with that painful left arm.
He's trying maneuvers you use when you're 100%, and the man is not 100% right now. He's hurt bad.
Whipping in the ropes. Backdrop endeavor foiled by Troy Orndorff. Troy's a one-armed wrestler, possibly for the rest of the match. After that going over by Johnny Rotten. Rebound by Troy. Leg splash across the chest. Lateral press by Orndorff. 2.5. Oh, Johnny Rotten barely threw him off air, Baron.
He's getting a little bit of second wind there, that's all.
And now Troy Orndorff repaying. Oh, Troy, just that left arm of his.
Did the referee actually give a warning to Orndorff? It's about time.
Takedown by Orndorff, press. Only a 2 count. Troy still favoring that left arm. And now it's Orndorff with a headlock in the center of the ring. On TV champion Johnny Rotten. That sadist out of Detroit, Michigan. Johnny Rotten now whipping to the ropes. Orndorff rebounds. A stalemate at ringside, double collision. Oh, needed a solar plexus by Johnny Rotten.
That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That's it.
235-pound leg splash across the throat. This match starting to take its toll on each wrestler here now. Very rugged match. And now Rotten whipping Orndorff into the ropes on the rebound. Backdrop try. Leapfrog over. But Rotten equal to the task. Shoves for a roll-up. A reversal by Orndorff. 2. He got it! Wrestling history made on Tri-State Championship Wrestling.
Handful of trunks. Handful of trunks on him. Oh, come on, Hudson. If you think my refereeing was bad, I'm going to talk to the board myself.
Sore loser Johnny Rotten now just lost the TV title, and now both Curtis and Rotten working over the new TV champion Troy Orndorff.
Sure they feel bad. They were cheated. Wouldn't you think so?
I didn't see any cheating going on.
He held his trunks.
And now Heaven Lee is getting in on the punishment. 3 against 1.
There's your real winner.
Let's try to get an interview with the new champion.
What new champion?
Troy Orndorff. In a bad way here in the center of the ring, Matt fans, but nonetheless, he's the new Tri-State TV champion. There it is, Matt fans. I hope you can get your win back, Troy. I know you took a good going over from those sore losers, but nonetheless, wrestling history made this week on Tri-State Wrestling. A brand new Tri-State TV champion, Troy Orndorff, not only half of the Tri-State Tag Team Champions, but now holder of the very lucrative Tri-State TV title. And Troy, congratulations. You reversed that roll-up cradle very excellently, and you deserve the title.
Thank you very much, Hank. You know, Johnny Rotten's a tough man, and it was tough to beat out here. I took a heck of a beating from him. I'm just glad that I could be here for the Tri-State people and in Pittsburgh and hold the Tri-State television title.
As I was commenting during the match, he really worked over your left arm for the first 5 minutes of the match. You were basically a one-armed wrestler for the remainder of the contest, yet nonetheless, you were able to reverse a 235-pound roll-up cradle and gain the winning 3 count. Wrestling history made this week.
Thank you very much, Hank. You know, it was tough out here, but the people here stand behind you. That's what keeps you back in the match. You know, the ref keeps asking you to give up, and I'll never give up as long as the people here in Tri-State are behind me.
Well, Troy, I know you're really winded. I'll let you get back to the dressing room. I know they're going to have such a celebration for you back here, and deservedly so. Matt fans, the new Tri-State TV champion, Troy Orndorff. Matt fans, we'll be right back with more exciting Tri-State wrestling. Well, Matt fans, we all saw it earlier in the program. Just like the phoenix rising from the ashes, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, Troy Orndorff is the new Tri-State TV champion, defeating Johnny Rotten, the ex-champion.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Vin, Vigor, and Vitality. That's all you know how to say. You're stiff. Look at them pants. Look at that clothes you wear. You look like you just come out of the Goodwill. Let me tell you something, Hank. You're an unbiased announcer. Guido's an unbiased announcer. And that referee, he's a biased referee. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I beat Troy Orndorff. I did beat him, and I do deserve to get my title back. I'm highly upset about this. I don't know what to do. All the big money, the cash flow, it's all gone. I'm disgusted. I don't know what to do. My manager, he's going crazy. He's down in the office right now talking to Boris Kayfabe. I'm going down there tomorrow. We're going into the office. We're going to tell him to view the tapes because I did win. I got a quick con. I had him. I rolled him up. He rolled me up. 1, 2, 3, quick con, and I was cheated. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to talk to Boris. I'm not giving my belt up. I will not give the belt up. I do have the belt. I ain't giving it up. But I just want to say a few things, Hank. This Troy Orndorff, he didn't beat me. He's a soda jerk from down there in Florida. He sits around, lays on the beach, maybe kick sand in people's face, maybe some college kids. See, but this is Johnny Rotten right here. I'm telling you, I am tough. I am mean. I am rotten. I'm going to get my belt. I'm going to get it back. I got my lawyer on the case. And I'm just so disgusted. I don't know what to say. I got cheated. It's the first time it's ever happened to me. And Tri-State Wrestling, I'm going to talk to Boris Kayfabe, and I just don't know what to do. I'm so mad. I'm going to get down there, and I'm going to talk to Boris Kayfabe.
Well, Matt fans, all I can hope for is a rematch with the new champion, Troy Orndorff. Matt fans, this is Hank Hudson on location at the office of TSWA President Boris Kayfabian. He has called the former TV champion Johnny Rotten on the carpet. The situation is this. Johnny Rotten lost the belt to Troy Orndorff, but he does not want to turn over the strap, and Johnny has been called on the carpet, and the meeting is just about ready to take place. Let's eavesdrop.
Sir, how's it going?
Fine, thanks. How are you doing?
Okay, what do you want to see me about, Boris?
Well, you've got to give up the belt.
But Boris, I'm telling you, I did not lose the match. I had my lawyers come down and talk to you yesterday about this. I thought this was all straightened out.
No, we viewed the tapes and we came into some difficulties. We believe that a few changes have to be made in the status of the championship, and you've got to give up your belt.
Yeah, but Boris, what tape did you view? Did you view the
Yes.
tape that was made?
Yes.
Or did you view a tape that Troy Orndorff brought in here and edited himself so you
No.
couldn't see it? Who gave you the tape to view?
We from our TSW cameraman.
But Boris, I'm telling you, I didn't
Program
know.
tape.
Boris, what about the referee? The referee was Troy Orndorff's cousin. Then you look into that. The
No.
lawyer was supposed to talk to you about that. They were relatives. I'm telling you, I got a quick con. I didn't lose the belt. I can't. All the money I made off this belt, all the money you made off this belt, promote me in all these major cities. Right now, I'm telling you, if you take his belt off me, my family won't be able to eat. What about the bread and butter? I'm telling you, roll in my favor. Did you make a ruling yet?
Yes, we did. And
What's a ruling?
We ruled against you.
Oh, Mr. Fabian, I'm telling you.
I'm
I
sorry,
thought we
John.
were friends. I thought
No, we are friends.
We go back a long way. All
We
the
are
money
friends.
we made.
I'm sorry,
I mean,
John,
You can't
but
take my belt off me. I
you've
won
gotta
that
take
match.
your belt.
I won that match fair and square. I'm
You've
telling
got
you.
to hand in your belt on your way out. Give it to the secretary, please.
But you got to get me a rematch then. You got to sign me a rematch.
We'll put you in on the calendar. Let's see here.
But how many weeks? It got to be within a few days. It can't be no 4 or 5 weeks. I can't wait that long.
Well, to tell you the truth, we don't have anything open until June of 1988.
Oh, you got to get me something closer than that. What am I going to do for money? What about funds? What about all my trips to Atlantic City and Florida and over in the Caribbeans? I can't wait that long. This belt is a prestigious belt. A lot of money behind this. I can't give this up until then.
You'll just have to work your way back up the ranks, John.
Well, I got to go. I got to talk to my lawyers. I mean, my lawyer was supposed to get in touch with you yesterday. I'm going to go talk to him before I do anything. I need a match next week, or at least within a month, and we're going to have to get one signed.
I could see what I could do for you for next month, but it's only an outside chance, and I've got to pull some strings.
Okay, Mr. Kayfabe, thank you for your time.
Certainly.
We'll see you. Maybe
Good luck, John.
Maybe if you can get me that match next month, I'll get my belt back. But I'm telling you, Mr. Kayfabe, I was treated unfairly, The referee was his cousin, and we're gonna have to do something.
Well, 3 cheers for President Boris K. Fabian. He laid down the law to the former Tri-State TV champion, Johnny Rotten. Wrestling fans, this next event will be a special challenge match, one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing in the far corner, from Palermo, Sicily, weighing in at 250 pounds, the evil Baron Michele Donatelli. And his opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 245 pounds, Irish Red Walsh. Wrestling fans, this is Hank Hudson at ringside. And a sneak attack before the bell. And Matt fans, this revenge match was weeks in making. We finally got it signed. A battle between 2 former tag team partners, Baron Michele Donatelli and Irish Red Walsh. And Evil Baron sets the tone for the match immediately with a sneak attack on his former partner, Red Walsh. As you recall, several weeks back on Tri-State Wrestling, these two were having a successful tag team combination, but there was a little bit of dissension in the ranks. A diagonal whip by the Baron. And during a match between Mr. K and Irish Red Walsh, the Baron, for no reason, interfered in the match and turned on his former tag team partner. And Matt fans, joining me to provide color commentary during this match, our referee for many weeks on Tri-State Wrestling, Mr. Izzy Palermo. And Izzy, you were here when these two partners turned on each other. It's a really tragic situation.
It is, but I think it's better that Irish Red Walsh got away from the Baron. That way he can get his true potential out as a wrestler. He can really show his true potential.
That is true. Irish Red Walsh does have a lot of scientific potential in the ring. And then the Baron, he's just strictly rough stuff, and he really was bringing down the career of Red Walsh. They were they were like mixing apples and oranges, so to speak, in a tag team. It was bound for trouble. And now they're meeting each other in the ring. It looks like the Baron got some kind of nail in his mouth or something. Referee Joe Perry is unaware of the situation. I know you as a referee sometimes, Izzy, you always have a problem with these wrestlers. They're so tricky, and you only have 2 eyes, and it's hard to keep up with everything.
It's hard to keep track of both wrestlers because you got to watch the guy on this side and the guy, the guy over here, and you can't, watch both wrestlers at one time. You got to keep, your eye on one or the other.
It's just so many things to look for. I've done some refereeing in the past, and I know what you're talking about. It's just, you just can't please everybody. You can only do the best you can. And with this grudge match here, anything and everything is liable to be pulled in this match. So referee Joe Perry really has his work cut out for him.
Joe Perry has a real tough match ahead of him. I just hope that when a Baron gets his foreign object out and uses it, Joe Perry will catch him and really show him for what he is, a real cheater. A guy that brings down wrestling, and this man here, Irish Red Walsh, he's one of the young lions of wrestling, and he'll be a champion someday in my book.
Look at that Baron. He got some nail or something. He's digging it into the throat of Irish Red. He also had it in his mouth, like stretching his mouth apart with it. Joe Perry is trying to get a good vantage point on the situation, but this Baron is just a master of treachery in the ring. And now he's choking him on the middle rope.
That Baron's a real ruthless person. He'll do anything to win a match.
Now he's digging it into his forehead and everything. Oh, man. This is disgusting. This Irish Red Walsh is really in dire straits. I'd like to thank Izzy Palermo for joining us now. And Matt fans, joining me now is my all-time favorite colleague here, wrestling great and tag team legend Guido Mongol. And Guido, I know this...
Boy, you calls them as you sees them, Hank.
I know this situation here really got you concerned, Guido. These 2 former tag team partners. It's really a tragic situation here, the way these 2 broke apart.
Tell the truth, Hank, I don't like either one of them, see? So whatever they do, it suits me fine.
Yeah. Well, you don't mind them 2, like, tearing each other to bits.
I love when they tear each other apart. That's right.
Well, this match has been weeks in the making here, Guido. We finally got it signed for Tri-State Wrestling, and the fans have demanded it. You can't imagine the cards and letters we got demanding this match, and we finally got it.
Well, they know a lot of holes. They have about 100 holes between them, and it's 60-40 week after week. It switches back and forth.
Oh, I've rarely seen the Baron using a hold. He uses a pile driver and a low blow or something. That's about his
Red
tire.
Walsh is a much wiser, much smarter wrestler. More cagey, Red Walsh. He got a little more brains than this Donatelli.
As I was discussing with Izzy Palermo before you came, Red was being sort of dragged on by Donatelli. Red has the potential to be a great scientific wrestler, but he tried to do things the Baron's way, and it just didn't work out. Referee Perry now, with his hands full now as the Baron lays the chokehold on the prone Irish Red Walsh.
I think Irish Red Walsh has been eating too much Tambellini sausage, and he better stop and get in the gym and start working out again.
Well, he got
one thing about this Donatelli, I will say, he's an athlete. He jogs every day, and he works on the weights every day. As you can see by that beautiful body of his, you know that I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, hard whipping to the turnbuckle by Red Walsh. He's going wild now. And a high heel. Whoa, the Baron goes flying now. He got that red dander up now, Guido.
A medium high heel.
Like I say about those Irishmen, they got hot tempers sometimes, and Red Walsh's temper is red hot now.
Tambellini temper, they call it.
Baron trying to slow down the tempo of the match now that Red Walsh is back and going strong. Double eye gouge by the Baron. Moving in now on the man from Dublin. And now Baron whipping Walsh into the ropes on the rebound. Flying clothesline maneuver.
Good move. And these guys used to be close friends. You remember that, Hank?
No, it's opposite ends of the spectrum now, Guido.
Right.
Close friends to bitter, bitter enemies.
Right.
Like I say, there's no greater fury than a tag team partner scorn, as they say in wrestling. And as close as these men were before, that's how far apart they are now. And now they're just battling toe-to-toe, pillar to post, Guido. A real rock'em sock'em brawl now. Step over toe hold by Red Walsh. And the Baron is in agony now, but he manages to escape somehow. And now they're on their knees. They're back. Oh, man, this is a Pier 6, Guido. It's a real Pier 6 sprawl. They're just battling. Referee Perry shoved from the ring. Oh, it's just all out of control. We have no referee in the match, Guido. I don't know what's going to happen. Now these two might kill each other.
He wasn't much good when he was in there, so it doesn't matter if he's on the floor.
Walsh counts his own pin, but it's unofficial here. I guess this match is over. We don't have a referee. Here comes the Mean Mountain Miller and Izzy Palermo trying to break things up. The Patriot is entering the ring. I mean, the match is just totally out of control. The Kentucky Butcher, Mark Curtis, Troy Orndorff. Everybody in the ring just trying to break it up. Here comes Cactus Jack Foley pulling these two bitter enemies apart. I guess the match is a double disqualification. Referee, yeah, it is. Referee Perry's finally regained his bearings, but we got... This next event will be one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing in the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 257 pounds, Cactus Jack Foley. He is accompanied by his manager, the Master of Disaster, Mark Curtis. And by his personal valet, Heaven Lee. And they're awaiting the opponent from Harlan County, Kentucky, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Kentucky Butcher. This is Hank Hudson at ringside, along with wrestling great Guido Mongol. And Guido, we have a battle of the super heavyweights here. We got one half.
What's Curtis doing in there again?
Well, he just goes where he pleases, Guido, until somebody...
Well, in the last match, he said he had a quick count, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's right. I told him he had a quick count. 1, 2, 3 is quick, right? It's quicker than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's right. See? So that's a quick count.
Cactus Jack Foley, one half of Disaster and Good Times Incorporated, along with Johnny Rotten, against a mean, tough Kentucky Butcher. Two rugged individuals here, Guido. Two very strong individuals, and this Butcher looks determined this week, Guido. He doesn't like Mark Curtis either, and he's going to take it out on Cactus Jack. Look at the strength of the Butcher, Guido.
Powerhouse. He's a powerhouse.
And Cactus Jack was
From Butler, Kentucky, is it?
Harlan County,
Oh,
Kentucky,
Harlan,
in the hills, deep in the hills of the Bluegrass State.
Somebody said Butler, Kentucky.
What do you think of this Cactus Jack? Isn't he a piece of work here, Hudson? Look at him. The man's lean, mean. He's got that look in his eye that says that he could kill somebody and not think about it twice.
Yes, indeed, Cactus Jack does have an ominous look on his face, a very vicious, devious look in his eyes, a real devious grin.
Say amorous or amorous?
Devious.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
amorous.
amorous. No, I hope he's not amorous in the ring. Well, that's another subject.
So the Butcher is amorous.
Well, he loves the Bluegrass State. He'll talk about Kentucky and those beautiful hills. You know, he'll talk your ear off.
I know
But
he loves grass. I don't know if it's blue or not.
it's a Butcher with an armbar advantage. Cactus Jack is fit to be tied. Mark Curtis looks very concerned and dismayed at ringside, and Heaven Lee is very quiet. As Cactus Jack Foley is being manhandled by the big 280-pound Kentucky Butcher. And now both back to their feet now. Referee Perry quick to the task. Cactus Jack looked as though he was going to close a fist there to use on the Kentucky Butcher. And now Butcher backed into the ropes and whipped into the opposite strands. On the rebound, Cactus Jack falls. Butcher rebounds again. Flying elbow right to the upper chest. Very close to the throat. And now Cactus Jack, the devious one from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, now is making his big push. Handful of hair and a ram into the top turnbuckle. Guido, this Cactus Jack looks like somebody, if you were out in the desert and he had a friend with him and each had a canteen of water, he looks like the kind of guy would kill the other guy or just to get his extra ration of water. I mean, he looks that devious. You know.
Yes, he does. Yes, he looks devious, all right.
He's a man that doesn't look like he can be trusted. Even Mark Curtis might not be able to trust him. He really looks like a devious, sneaky, conniving, calculating individual. Now Cactus Jack rebounding, elbow drop onto the fallen Butcher. And now rebounding again from the ropes. And he misses with the encore try. This match has been knocked down, drag out, pillar to post, rock 'em, sock 'em right from the opening bell. Very even, Steven match. And now it's Cactus Jack up to the middle rope, diving from his perch for a double forearm across the back of the rising Butcher. Handful of hair by Cactus. Mark Curtis climbing on the apron. There's that interference again, Guido.
That's it. Now you'll complain about another quick count.
He's distracting referee Perry as Foley chokes the Butcher on the opposite end of the ring. Rebounding is Cactus Jack for a flying derriere splash across the back of the Butcher. Yeah. And now Cactus Jack making his big comeback now. His big push to victory. The Butcher laying the leather to the Butcher. Mark Curtis now giving instructions. Looks like a Russian leg sweep coming up. Yes, it is. Executed to 100% perfection. 1, 2, and he cops the winning 3 count. Matt fans, the winner of this event, one half of Disaster and Good Times Incorporated, Cactus Jack Foley. Mr. Curtis, Miss Lee, and Cactus Jack, very impressive victory. Russian leg sweep maneuver executed to perfection. What's in the future for you guys?
Let me tell you something, Hank Hudson. As Cactus Jack makes the rounds on the tri-state heavyweight circuit, he notices a lot of things. First of all, he notices that the Kentucky Butcher could probably use a few months on the fat farm. And secondly, and most importantly, I look around these people, these pencil-neck geeks, and I see a lot of fear in their eyes. That's a look I like. And it's a look people here are gonna have to get used to. Cactus Jack is here. I'm serving an official notice. The Tri-State Heavyweight Championship, the television champion, Troy Orndorff. Orndorff, I'm here. You may look good, step into the ring with pimply-faced girls, tanning up your back, massaging oil, but when you walk into this ring, you're just a boy in this man's world. We'll take care of business, brother. That you can count on.
Is that an official challenge to Troy Orndorff?
Sounds like one to me, Hudson. You figured out for yourself.
Well, Troy, I know he's not one to duck a challenge. Well, Matt fans, we'll work on that match. The challenge has been made. Cactus Jack Foley and Troy Orndorff. We hope to have it soon on Tri-State Championship Wrestling.
Wow!
Wrestling fans, this next event will be one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing in the far corner from Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 205 pounds, Cy Youngblood. And his opponent from Fabian, Illinois, weighing in at 200 pounds even, Mr. K. Matt fans, this is Hank Hudson at ringside for Tri-State Wrestling, and joining me for this event to provide expert color commentary will be the evil one, Baron Mikel Donatelli. And Baron, I don't know whether to welcome you or run away with your reputation.
Don't worry about my reputation. Watch the wrestling. Who's this Indian they got up here?
We have Cy Youngblood out of Denver, Colorado against a man familiar to Tri-State fans, Mr. K, the masked man from Fabian, Illinois, who looks like a paratrooper from the 101st Airborne in that outfit he has. Good takedown by Cy Youngblood. And the Baron?
I'll bet you don't know why he wears that outfit, do you?
Oh, Mr. K, you mean?
Yes.
I don't know, really.
We'd educate these people a little bit.
Yes, please.
He was burnt when he was younger, and there's a lot of scar on his legs.
Well, we'll take your word for that, Baron. And now headlock by Cy Youngblood. Mr. K whips him on the rebound. Shoulder block by Youngblood. Sends Mr. K. Knocks him for a loop. And now it's Cy Youngblood maneuvering behind Mr. K. Front face lock.
Up out of mask. You see this?
Picked him up like a sack of potatoes there. Very impressive strength by Cy Youngblood. And now behind with the rear chin lock. And Baron, you don't use much scientific strategies in your matches. I don't know how you can be a color commentator. If we had a brawl in here, you'd be an expert on that. But as far as scientific holds, I mean, do you know scientific holds?
Mr. Hudson, you hit the nail on the head. I use no scientific moves, but I win 99.9% of the matches, so you figure it out.
Well, you do have a very impressive track record. Yes, indeed. Your tag team with Red Walsh was very successful until you turned on him for no apparent reason.
There's a lot of reason, you just don't know it. The man was getting soft. He was feeling sorry for these kind of idiots like you have up here now. I don't feel sorry for them. They sign the contract, they get in that ring, they're going to pay, believe me.
A few cheap shots there by Mr. K. Cy Youngblood tried to maintain a scientific match, but now Mr. K is instigating this rough stuff here. And now a front face lock and a chokehold.
You can't see under his chin the way he's laying. What are you lying for?
I can see the reaction of Cy Youngblood. The man is being choked.
He might be doing that to get the referee's attention.
I mean, the guy is...
That's the reason I wanted the referee, and they barred me from refereeing.
Well, you were the unknown referee a few weeks past on Tri-State Wrestling.
I called it as it is down the line, Hudson. You know it.
And John Hercules Gavin is still looking for you to revenge that.
I'm real scared. I'm real scared.
Mr. K in the driver's seat now. Wrist lock. And now a handful of hair by Mr. K. Youngblood brought to his feet now. Whipped into the ropes. On the rebound. Mr. K flying clothesline across the upper chest. And the paratrooper
what do you think of the Indian now? That's it.
Well, as Yogi Berra said, it isn't over until it's over, and this wrestling match is far from over.
Purposely delaying the count like that, that's Joe Perry, I'll tell you.
Referee Joe Perry is a very capable official. He's Johnny on the spot, usually in the match, and now it's Mr. K.
More punishment.
Putting Cy Youngblood over the top rope, choking. Referee Perry breaks the hold, and a slingshot with the top rope by Mr. K sends Cy Youngblood matward. And now a wrist lock and a handful of hair again by Mr. K. Choking again over the top rope, Baron. I know you endorse that kind of wrestling.
There's nothing wrong with that. Is the man weakened after the hold? Then he did his job.
Well, as long as he breaks by the count of 5, he won't get disqualified, but it's a very looked on upon style of professional wrestling. But now, Cy is making a comeback here. An uppercut to the jaw sends Mr. K matward. And now Cy Youngblood whipping Mr. K into the ropes on the rebound. Wow, super leapfrog! And Mr. K flies through the opposite ropes. Very impressive agility by Cy Youngblood.
Excuse me if I'm not impressed, Hudson. Excuse me.
Well, these fans here are impressed. They almost raised the roof after that maneuver. Mr. K, he didn't know where he was heading after missing with that running block.
They also almost raised the roof when I power drove at Rat Walsh, didn't they?
Well, they were really up in arms after that. Such disloyalty to your longtime tag team partner is really beyond words. Now Mr. K back into the ring, but Cy Youngblood is equal to the task.
Look at the fist. Look at the fist. He's on the rope. Why don't he break it?
He's only paying back what Mr. K dished out
No,
earlier.
I'm not refereeing. See this?
Oh, diagonal whip and a flying elbow into the corner by Cy Youngblood. Mr. K down on his derriere now.
Now look, he's not allowed to touch that mask. He could be fined $100 right there, but the referee looks the other way. That's what I'm talking about.
Mr. K now is being paid back in kind. You know what they say payback is. I don't want to say it here on Tri-State Wrestling, but Mr. K is really stunned by the comeback of Cy Youngblood.
Did you honestly see Mr. K pull his hair in this match? No.
I
Did
seen
you
it.
see him pull the mask? Yes.
I seen a handful here on several occasions by Mr. K. And now whipping to the ropes by Mr. K. Youngblood rebounds. With agility by Youngblood, ducking the maneuver. Flying drop kick knocks Mr. K. And an encore high flying maneuver. And now Cy Youngblood backing Mr. K into the ropes. Whipping on the rebound, a hoist. And a flying power slam by Cy Youngblood. 1, 2, 3. Very impressive victory by Cy Youngblood. Matt fans, a very impressive victory by a newcomer, the Tri-State Wrestling Cy Youngblood. And Cy, can we have a quick interview with you, please? Cy, I hope you can catch your breath real quick. I know it was a very tough match, but you're a newcomer here on Tri-State Wrestling. Very impressive drop kicks, and you really stood up to Mr. K and his rough stuff.
Well, thanks a lot, Hank. I want to say it's good to be back here in the Pittsburgh area. I was born and raised here. Spent 7 years in the Air Force traveling the world. It's good to be back here in Tri-State, too.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to you in coming weeks at Tri-State Wrestling.
I'll be here.
You know a lot of good scientific wrestling. I can tell in your match with Mr. K.
Well, I like to wrestle scientific, but my opponent wants to break the rule books. We can go out and fight. No problem at all. But I do like to stick by the rules.
Well, Cy, I can tell you in the coming weeks in Tri-State Wrestling, we'll have a lot of tough opposition for you. We'll see what you're made of, but judging by this match, I know you do be very successful. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Hank.
You heard it from Cy Youngblood, Matt fans, and we'll be back with more Tri-State Wrestling right after this. Well, Matt fans, that concludes another exciting week of Tri-State Championship Wrestling. Coming up next week, Matt fans, a match for the Tri-State Heavyweight title as the champion John Hercules Gavin defends against the former TV champion Johnny Rotten. And also next week, the brand new TV champion Troy Orndorff will defend his newly won laurels. Yes, Matt fans, all this and more coming up next week on Tri-State Wrestling.